I am in Collingwood. I thought I'd all my videos done. Told Kelly I uploaded my email, that header for the videos. All the videos are up, Kelly. She said, thank you very much. Then she texted me, she said, Anthony, there's no 2-year-old video. I thought there was. I didn't delete it. I must have. I think because Harry's Barn starts with Almost There Boss, and he is the first one, I, in my head, thought that I did the 2-year-old video, when in fact I just did Harry's video. So let's go through these horses. You guys know, I'll give you any updates that are pertinent. Most of these horses have start times. For the ones that just came in, you're looking at mid to late February. There's some that are ready. There's some that will be qualifying in the next few weeks. There's some that are qualified now. So let's get right to it. Almost There Boss. I don't think Harry started training him yet. I really like what I see from this horse. When he first came back in, seemed like his feet were bugging him a bit. We put his older shoes back on him, the flip-flops. And just the work of working. And Harry knows this. Great horseman. Just got to put work into them. There's one thing Harry doesn't do. I don't care. You can go to the barn. If it's hot, if it's raining, if it's snowing, if there's a meteor shower, you can be sure Harry Poulton is jogging on the track. I love that. And this horse needs that. Almost There Boss looks awesome right now. Amor Diener just came back in. So we're looking at, again, late February for him. No rush. There'll be some early series for some of these horses in Pennsylvania. But guys, keep in mind, the earlier you get them ready, the more tired they're going to be at the end of the season. So we're looking to space it out properly so that we get a good look at everybody and give everybody an opportunity to show their best in the summer when we need them at their best. Arches Rainbow, a lot going on with this filly right now. Nothing serious. We've given her enough time off since we had her ready almost, where we thought that first we were trying to get the swelling down out of her throat so we could have her operated on. Then I sent her all the way to the clinic. She gets there. Natalie Cote calls me and says, Anthony, I don't want to operate on this filly today. I think if you just continue on those antibiotics, this left side will get a little stronger. I'm not going to argue with the surgeon, and Natalie is an implicit professional. And for her to say that, I said, okay, I am a little worried with the timeline now as far as when we can have this filly ready. She stood either in the barn or in the field for a month, the last month. I don't want to give her too much time off. But again, I have committed to doing it right, especially for her, so we will give her another 3 weeks. This will continue to push her timeline back. But keep in mind, there's lots of racing all year for these horses, all year long. Better Be Sawyer's getting very close to being ready. I know I saw Harry train her pretty good the other day. I suspect one of these days there's going to be a trailer pulling out with her heading to Mohawk to train. Close, I think. Blue Bayou Dio come back in, had some heat in her stifle, clearly was fighting with either Unbeatable Kemp or Garden State Dio and got kicked or something. She's sound on the track, but I told them I don't want her worked hard at all. Very mild jogging, light jogging or walking until all the heat is out of that stifle. Don't want to take any chances with this filly. This is an incredibly talented filly, and I got a lot planned for her this year, and I don't want to screw around with her. So jogging good, looking good. As soon as we get that heat out, we can start jogging her a bit further. Bomb Hugger filled out great, looks good. Again, probably March sometime for this filly. Century Invictus is jogging along. He looks good now on the track. I don't believe they've started training him. So again, you're looking at mid to late February for this guy. Confederate Cruiser is training now. I would say February-ish for him. We're not going to just save some of these horses we want ready for the early series, right? We can rest them when they start going really fast, or in the case of some of these Ohio breds, they have the fairs all summer too. So Confederate Cruiser will likely be ready mid-February. Duke Dio. Oh, Duke is sold. Take Dookie off the list. Well, Duke, you're on the list for today because I don't have a pen. Isa 10 looks great on the track. Very, very impressed with what I've seen from Isa 10. What's up, honey?
I need to get a toy from her.
Oh, okay. Very impressed with what I've seen from Isa 10. She looks great in the burn. Not only did she put on weight and fill out, but she just looks good. She looks proportionately exactly how I wanted her to look when she came in. So a big thanks to Wayne and Jacob Schaefer. Another great job with Isa 10. Garden State Dio, come back from Kentucky, looks good. Again, probably March for this filly. It's a big, big girl. Probably March for her. Grace is back in jogging now. Again, not really in a big rush for her. Jason said, what kind of timeline we got? None. Just go slow. No rush with Grace. She have her ready for the Sire Stakes. There's not a whole lot ready. Not a whole lot for a filly with 2 or 3 wins and 90,000 made. There's not going to roll out the red carpet and give you free wins at Mohawk heading into the stake races. So anytime in March would be fine with me. Granite Hill, again, there's going to be a number of these horses you're going to see them show up in that Ohio sale. I don't want to be late for the sale. So if the horses may or may not be sale type horses, you're going to see their names show up in that sale. If they prove me wrong in the 4 weeks leading up to the sale, we can pull them out, but they need to be in there for precautionary reasons. The reason I say this is Granite Hill is one of those horses. Hill of Magic, probably another one of those horses. She's ready to start back jogging probably in February, but is that fracture line healing in good? Is there calcium on it? If there's going to be any sort of arthritis in that bone area, smaller stable can tinker and tinker with her. I really don't know if we will, and I won't know until we start taking a few more x-rays. She's another one you may see show up in the sale, but don't get too concerned. As I said, it's like $150 or $100 to put them in the sale. It's free to take them out. Not a big deal. Kathy with an eye, big, strong filly. I want to see a lot from her over the next few weeks, 3 weeks, so we'll see how she looks. I know I'm going to get a message. I'm going to get a message from Joel saying, she's big. You got to take your time with her. I will take my time with her, but I also need to see her coming forward. Also, I need to see sparks. Show me sparks. Massive Profit looks great. Really happy with the way he's fitted in Mario's barn. This is a good horse for Mario, and he's going to stay right there. I like what I see from him, and I like exactly where he's at. Matt's MVP, by all reports, say he's training down great. He should be getting close probably end of January-ish. First part of February, we'll likely have Matt's MVP ready, which is good. He'll probably have 2, 3, 4 starts heading into the Hackett, which is fine with me. Of Tom, as you can imagine, looks like a bus, which is good. Lots of time for her. We're looking for maybe March for her to return. 1, 2, Skip a Few, same thing, filled out nice, looks good. Peanut Butter and Jelly, training down good again in Mario's barn. We'll see how she feels over the next 3, 4 weeks. She'll probably be ready to go. Prairie Fire will be qualifying next Friday. Now, it's almost 2 weeks from the schooler, but with Christmas holidays, we missed an entire qualifying day. So we'll qualify him next Friday. I suspect 2-1. I'm going to call it 2-1-3. Last half 59-3. See if I'm right. Procrastinator looks good. This horse I'm really interested. Really interested to see how this horse looks heading into the spring season. Purple Aura filled out great. Looks good. Renegade Gypsy looks good. Again, these are mid-March type horses. Maybe even April. Resolute Bay is training down now. He'll be ready a little bit earlier, maybe mid-February, I suspect, for him. Rose Above It's ready right now. He was supposed to race last week. He'll be mildly tight. I galloped him a mile and 2-2 at the farm on Thursday. He'll race next Thursday, I hope, in the maiden. Will he be super tight? Maybe not super tight, but he'll be race ready. Slim Jimmy is back now again. End of March, 1st April for this guy. Stonebridge Dolce be a little earlier. They've started training her. Now, I have to go over to Ohio and bring some horses back, some 3-year-olds back and whatnot, over to this side to fill up our barns because they're overflowing in Ohio right now, and we have some spots available in Ontario. So I'm going to pick some horses to bring back. This filly's probably one of the ones that's going to come back. I know she acts like she doesn't want to hear that, but as I said, Stonebridge Dolce and Amy have that love-hate relationship. She'll likely come back. Stonebridge Ducati is ready to go pretty well now. Looked really good training the other day. Sweet on Pete's back in, looking good. April for this filly. I am not looking for the Hackett. For those of you out there saying, are we going to we're not going to the Hackett with Sweet on Pete. She's too big, got too big a frame, and I got too many big plans for her. The Hackett is not on my calendar right now for Sweet on Pete. 3 Point Blue Chips at Blue Chip Farms. He'll continue to be there. We continue to have discussions with Blue Chip, a number of our stakeholders in 3 Point Blue Chip. I believe at this point there's a number of names, short list of names he may head to down. There's no point in him coming back to Ontario. He's got lots of money made wins. He should be down in New Jersey. So an East Coast trainer. I really like Andy and Julie Miller. I like the job they did. I know they didn't have a lot of luck with the Dio filly we had with them last year, but she wasn't an easy customer to deal with to begin with. So Spirited Dio, she was been tough through a lot of trainers, so I'm not going to judge them on that, but man, they run a top-notch operation. Their communication's good with us, so they're definitely on my list for sure to get this colt. Taiwan On looks amazing, really filled out good and looks good. Big plans for Taiwan On this year. Tioga Sunshine's back in jogging now. She looks really good. Twin Bee Habanero, he's going to be March, April for this guy. He's just too big. We're going to scale him back, start taking our time with him again. Twinkle in Her Eye is now training. I saw Harry Trainer the other day, so mid-February, I'm guessing, somewhere around there. Unbeatable Kemp looks awesome. Talk about a horse we got big plans for. He's staying here for a bit. Big plans with Unbeatable Kemp. He looks awesome on the track. Voyage of Ice and Fire. Again, this is another horse. You're probably going to see his name pop up in the sale. He owes me. I went to bat for him all last year. He's going to have to show up in a bigger way heading into February for sure. Will to Win Hanover looks incredible. James really happy with her. Amy's doing a great job taking care of her right now. And World for Two looks awesome. Looks awesome on the track. Filled out good. Carol did a great job with him. Is it Carol? I believe Carol had this guy. Maybe Sean, I'm not sure. Well, whatever Turnout Farm had this guy, they did a great job. Thank you very much. So those are all our 2-year-olds. That is all the videos now, I promise. Coming to you from Collingwood, Ontario. This will be it. My final video of the week. I hope everybody had a tremendous Christmas. We did. It's been a great time. It's been a great year. Can't wait for tomorrow. Good luck to everybody associated with the horses we're sending postword. Not just tomorrow, but the rest of the week and into the new year. Take care.